Morning, everyone. So, your story this morning is a traditional tale of sorts. It comes from a very, very famous book, very famous source, and it is Jonah and the Whale. Had this just lying around. So, we're not doing Grimm's fairy tales, just like yesterday. We did The Old Woman and the Red Pumpkin. So, here we go. Many moons ago, in the land of deserts and date palms, God spoke to a man named Jonah. Arise, he said. Now, I'm not even going to attempt the voice of God. And go to Nineveh. Warn the people against their wickedness, for if they do not change their ways, I shall destroy their city. But Jonah did not believe God would do this. He decided to run away and not go to Nineveh. He found a ship travelling to Tarshish, in the opposite direction to Nineveh. He paid his fare and went on board. This angered God. So he sent a tempestuous storm. The howling wind tore at the ship's sail. The waves grew higher and higher, tossing the ship up and down and up and down. The sailors feared that the ship would break in two. To make it lighter, they threw the cargo into the sea. Still the ship shivered and shuddered on the vast waves. Above deck, the sailors prayed to their gods, while Jonah slept below, until the captain woke him. Jonah, he said, pray to your God, he shall save us. Though Jonah prayed, the storm grew even fiercer. The sailors and their captain were terrified. Jonah told them, I should have gone to Nineveh. It is God that sent the storm. If I give myself up to the sea, said Jonah, I am sure that the waters will be calm again. But the sailors did not want Jonah to drown, and they tried hard to row to land. But in vain, for the sea became even wilder. So, sadly, they threw Jonah overboard. Instantly, the raging waters of the sea grew calm. Fearing for Jonah's life, the sailors prayed to God for forgiveness. Then they set sail again for Tarshish, on the still clear waters. But Jonah did not drown. At first he floated. Then he became caught in weeds. Jonah was dragged down, 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 down into the depths of the sea. And just as he felt he was about to die, God sent along a gigantic whale. The whale swallowed Jonah whole. Jonah travelled down its throat and into its belly. It was cold and dark, and Jonah was afraid. 3 days and 3 nights passed. Sometimes Jonah slept, but mostly he prayed to his God to forgive him. At last, God took pity on Jonah and told the whale to spit him out. Jonah landed on the earth with a bump. He was very shaken and could hardly stand on his feet, but he was glad to be on dry land. God spoke to Jonah again. Go to Nineveh, he said, and warn the people that in 40 days their city will be destroyed unless they become good and kind. This time Jonah obeyed. He travelled to Nineveh and cried out God's warning. The king and people of Nineveh believed Jonah. They put on sackcloth and promised to repent. When God saw this, he was happy to spare them, and Jonah and everyone who lived in Nineveh rejoiced. And that is the end of the story of Jonah and the whale. Your traditional tale for today, taken straight from the Bible. And like I said, just lying around. I will see you tomorrow. Have a lovely day.